Hello everyone, welcome to the final week. Before we conclude this semester, I want to share some experience before you start your next journey in mobile technology. The first experience I want to share is you always want to add the fun factors into the app. No matter you develop a game or a utility app, always try to make the app look fun, look interesting, and let the user feel enjoyable when they use your app. The second factor is you always want to be the first one to develop an app for a new hardware on the mobile devices. You want to think about a new idea for this new hardware and then develop the app for the user. Let's talk about the fun factor in app development first. Everybody knows that the user's enjoyment is very important to the success of a software. But how can we add the fun factor in a mobile app? According to my experience, two strategies are very useful. The first one is you want to make the user interface design more colorful, more interactive. Here I want to give you an example of an app called Notability. The function of Notability is very similar to the MyNote Plus app we developed in this semester. But the user interface design is truly interesting in Notability. This picture shows the help function of Notability. If a user starts using this app for the first time, he will see the help steps. As you can see, the user interface design breaks the limitation of lines and boxes. It is more casual, more interactive. The user needs to complete a task to see the final result in this app. So when the user finishes the task, he basically learns how to use the app. When the user uses the help function, although the user is going through the tutorial steps of the app, the user interface design makes the user feel like he's playing a game in Notability. Therefore, the learning experience is more enjoyable. The second strategy is how you market your app. So I want to share my own experience with you. As you may have known, I developed a racing game for iPad. In the beginning, when my friend asked me, "What kind of a game did you develop?" I told them, "I have a game called Austin Highway for iPad." Do you know what they say? They said, "Okay, cool." Although they said cool, but they don't look very interested. Because, as we all know, there are tons of racing games on App Store. So I start thinking how to make the game more interesting. And then I add something after the Austin Highway. Next time when my friends or some people ask me, "What kind of app did you develop?" I told them I have a game called Austin Highway Racing with Lindsay Lohan. Do you know what they say? They said, "Oh, really? I want to download that app. I want to beat your app. I want to try it out." You have a good app. You have a good idea. And the way of selling your idea, the way of marketing your idea is also very important. Remember what they say in marketing discipline. Use the new bottles to hold the old wine. You always want to make the new bottles look interesting to the customer. You want to use the fun factor to get the customer's attention about your app. The next experience I want to share with you is you always want to be the first developer to develop an app for the new hardware. As we all know, a mobile device is not simply a communication device anymore. Manufacturers always keep adding new features on the mobile devices. For instance, a mobile phone could have a gyroscope, could have motion sensors, or even the foldable displays. As a mobile app developer, you always want to follow the new trend of the hardware development. Think about some ideas and then develop apps by using the new features of the new hardware. For instance, LG and Samsung are working on the foldable display. Maybe you can develop a fitness app so the user can wrap the foldable display on their arms and check their heart rates or how many miles they have run on the app. How can you follow the trends of hardware development? Several ways. I suggest you to follow the technology website such as cnet.com or techcrunch.com to follow the new trends. On these websites, you could see some crazy ideas. I said crazy because it's not feasible in the current stage. But these so-called crazy ideas can really extend your eyes and give you a new perspective of mobile app development. Now we have completed all the lectures. It's time to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this semester. I really wish the knowledge you have learned from this class can help you in the future classes, can help you build an exciting career in the mobile technology field.